The SEC just dismissed the complaint against Ripple. Trump wants XRP to take the role of Treasury bonds. This is a big change in finance. New information. The SEC has officially abandoned its lawsuit against Ripple, which has been widely monitored by investors and authorities alike. This has sent shockwaves across the whole cryptocurrency sector. The XRP army is celebrating a huge win because they have always believed in the authenticity of XRP. But it doesn't stop there. This is just the start of what may be a huge change in the way money works. Sources close to the Trump administration say that former President Donald Trump is getting ready to make a big move. He wants XRP to replace Treasury bonds as a strategic asset for the United States. This might change the way the US thinks about its financial strategy. This is not a practice. This is a change in the way money works, and it's happening right now. This action might have big effects on global markets and financial systems. Let's take this apart. For years, XRP has had a hard time because of regulatory ambiguity. The SEC says that Ripple broke securities laws. The whole thing has been a pain for XRP holders, and for months it looked like the SEC may bring Ripple down to the bottom. But just today, it was reported that the SEC has abandoned the case. This is a huge change in the legal situation for Ripple and XRP. But the next thing that happens will really change the game. According to reports, Trump's administration wants to make XRP a national strategic asset. This may completely change the way money works in the United States. The government wants to modernize and simplify how money works by putting XRP in place of Treasury bonds in the larger financial system. This would put XRP on the road to being a widely used institutional-grade asset, drawing a lot of interest from big financial players. To put it simply, XRP would no longer be only a digital money. It would be a key aspect of the US financial system, woven into the fundamental fabric of all economic activities. It would be used to protect international trade, settle debts, and make cross-border financial transactions go more smoothly. Picture a world where XRP makes it easier to pay taxes across borders, which would make global financial transactions go more smoothly. Think of XRP as the new standard for digital banking around the world, changing the way money moves around the world. This kind of upheaval could change the way we think about banking and finance, starting a new era of financial innovation. And it's not just chatter. This may really happen. Insiders say that once Trump calls XRP a national strategic asset, the price of XRP is likely to go up at an unprecedented rate. The SEC litigation is over, which has cleared up a lot of the legal questions about Ripple. With Trump's support, institutional investors and governments all around the world are likely to rush to XRP. This might cause a lot of money to flow into XRP, which could cause prices to go up or down by a lot. This is where things get even more fascinating. This huge change is reported to be caused by Trump's plan and Ripple's initial share offering, ISO. We've seen big corporations do something like this before, but Ripple's ISO might be 10 times bigger in terms of investor interest and FOMO. What does it do? Ripple will let those who own XRP take part in a huge token distribution, which is like an airdrop that will reward people who have held XRP for a long time. When the news is made, the world's richest people, banks, hedge funds, and even countries are anticipated to buy as much XRP as they can. This may make the value of those XRP tokens go through the roof. What does this signify for people who invest in stocks? Now is your chance to go into XRP if you haven't previously. This is a chance that will only come once in a lifetime. The Ripple ISO will definitely cause a supply shortage. XRP's total circulating quantity is limited, and big banks like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and maybe even central banks are racing to buy XRP. This might cause the price to skyrocket. Think about this. With all the big companies who are about to start using XRP, its value might skyrocket, much like Bitcoin's price did when it became widely accepted as a store of value. But XRP has one big advantage over Bitcoin. Because it is fast and cheap, it is the best solution for cross-border settlements and large-scale institutional use. Bitcoin has trouble with poor transaction speeds and expensive fees, while XRP might easily become the world's main currency in the future. And we shouldn't ignore the ripple effect that could happen if Trump backs XRP. If the US government backed it, it would probably send shockwaves through markets all around the world. You may be asking what the end goal is. It's easy. The rich people in finance want XRP, and they want it now. And the truth is that you could be left behind if you don't move immediately. When institutional investors start pouring money into the market, the price of XRP might go up in levels we've never seen before. But here's the thing. When the large player starts buying XRP, it will be more harder for small investors to get in at these levels. The rich will fight for every last coin, which will drive the price up and up. The XRP army has fought hard against the SEC, the large banks, and the financial system. But now it's our turn. We are about to be rewarded in ways we never thought possible for our patience and faith in XRP. You might be wondering what this means for you as an investor right now. It's easy to answer. If you don't act now, you could miss out on one of the best chances to make money in modern financial history. XRP is more than simply a token. It is becoming an important aspect of the world's financial system. This is a historic event, and the people who grasp how serious it is will be the ones who benefit the most. The financial world is changing, and those who are fast to adapt will do well. So here's the bottom line. The SEC has given up. This is a huge turning point in the world of finance, and people will remember it for a long time. The XRP army has come out on top. They worked hard and believed in XRP's potential, and it paid off in a huge manner. The price of XRP is going to go up a lot now that Trump wants to make it a national strategic asset. This might revolutionize the whole Bitcoin industry. Don't listen to the people that say bad things. Time and time again, they've been shown to be wrong. XRP is about to become a financial asset that will change the world. There are no limits to what it can do, and its effects will be felt all around the world. Don't let the rich receive all the money. Buy XRP today before the price goes up to levels that are hard to imagine. This is your chance to be a part of something big. The little guys won over Wall Street. Buy XRP today before the rich people take it from you again. Don't put it off. Sign up now to get more news and be the first to know when this game-changing news comes out. Get XRP today to stay ahead of the curve and protect your future.